Have you ever thought about what it really means to give a gift at Christmas? We're not talking about boxes wrapped in shiny paper or expensive price tags. We're talking about something much deeper, something you can't buy in any store. Today, we're going to explore together the most valuable gift you can give this Christmas. A gift that money can't buy. And by the end of this video, you'll discover that maybe the best gift of all is something you already have, but never knew how valuable it was. Every year, it seems like Christmas focuses more on material things and less on what's important. Decorations appear in store windows as early as October. Advertising floods TV and social media, always with the same image, people smiling as they open boxes with ribbons as if happiness were inside. But is it really there? Think for a moment. Remember the happiest Christmas you've ever had. Not the one where you received the most expensive gift, but the one that really left a mark on you. Maybe it was the one where you were surrounded by the people you love, laughing, talking, sharing moments that you still remember fondly today. Those moments didn't cost anything, but they were everything, weren't they? The truth is, the joy of receiving a material gift doesn't last long. Studies show that the happiness generated by material things lasts a few days, sometimes weeks. Then, they become just another object. And what's left? Often, emptiness is left. Now imagine a different situation. A grandfather who has spent months waiting for Christmas just to have the family together for one night. A mother who deep down doesn't expect jewelry or perfume, but to hear her child say, "I love you, Mom." Or maybe a friend who just wanted to spend an hour with you having coffee, but never dared to ask because they knew you were too busy. See what all these people have in common? They don't expect things, they expect you. And there is the most valuable gift of Christmas, your time. Because time, unlike any gift you buy, cannot be returned, exchanged, or recovered. When you dedicate quality time to someone, you are giving them something that money can't buy. You are telling them without words, "You are important to me." But be careful. Being physically present is not enough. We live in a world where it's increasingly easy to be there, but not really be there. How many times have you been at a family dinner or gathering, but spent more time looking at your phone than at the people around you? How many times have you said you were listening, but were thinking about other things? In the end, people won't remember the gifts you gave. They won't remember how much you spent or how pretty the wrapping paper was. They will remember the laughter they shared with you, the conversations, the warmth of your presence. I know it's not always easy. Life is busy, there are many responsibilities, and sometimes we get lost in the routine. But Christmas is the perfect opportunity to stop, breathe, and remember what really matters. Let me tell you a story. John was always a busy man. He worked all day, and when he got home, he barely had the energy to eat dinner. Last Christmas, he decided to buy the best gifts for his family. He spent days choosing, spent a lot of money, but on Christmas Eve, he was so tired that he decided not to go. He thought the gifts would be enough. The next day, while looking at the photos his wife had taken, he realized something. The gifts were there, beautiful, eye-catching, but he wasn't. At that moment, he felt as if something broke inside him. John realized that he had lost something money couldn't buy, the opportunity to be with his family. This year, John did it differently. He arrived at dinner without expensive gifts, but he brought something no one expected. Himself. He turned off his cell phone, sat at the table, played with his children, listened to his father's stories, hugged his mother, and was there, truly there. And you know what happened? That was the best Christmas Eve John's family had ever had. Christmas is that. It's love, it's unity, it's gratitude. It's not about what you give, but about who you are to the people you love. And here's a challenge for you. This Christmas, how about we do something different? How about, instead of spending so much time choosing gifts, we give our time? Call that friend you haven't seen in months. Write a letter to someone who means a lot to you. Sit with your family, listen to their stories, ask them how they are. And if you're thinking, but it's so simple, is it really going to change anything? believe me, it does. When you dedicate time and true presence, you're not just creating memories, you are strengthening bonds, building connections, and showing others that they matter. At the end of life, no one remembers how many gifts they received or how much money they had in the bank. What remains are the moments, the people, the gestures. So this Christmas I ask you, what will be the gift you give? Will it be something that can be wrapped, or something that will be remembered forever? And remember, the greatest gift you can give someone is yourself. Don't put it off. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity, because the right moment is now. Merry Christmas, and may you this year be the gift to those who matter most in your life.